Hello students, this time we are going to deal with email writing. This is very important topic as far as your exams are concerned, whether we talk about home exams or board exams. So I want you all to jot down, as always, take a pen in your hand, paper or notebook in your hand, and write down each and everything in detail, because this particular lecture will give you the theoretical part as well. So jot down the definition, then the uses, then different mannerisms and etiquettes of writing email, what are the do's and don'ts of email writing. Then one format is also there in the lecture, then copy down that format as well in order to understand the proper structure and layout of email writing. So let's begin. This is the definition given over here, children. Email means electronic mail, one of the most commonly used and popular services on internet. Email is an effective method of exchanging messages between people with the help of electronic devices. Email was invented by Ray Tomlinson in 1972. He developed the first system to send mail between users on different hosts across the AirPanet using the @ sign to link the username with the destination server. Later, the system was recognized as email. Email operation is primarily based on the availability of internet. Today's email systems are based on a store and forward model. Email systematically accepts, forwards, delivers, and stores messages. This was in a nutshell regarding the definition of email. Email stands for electronic mail. Then it was invented by Ray Tomlinson in 1972, and basically this is the system through which you send a mail between user and different host across the whole AirPanet. And @ sign is very important for the link and the username with proper destination server. This is also very important. Then this particular system of sending mails is called as electronic mail because we send the mail through electronic devices, and we can store it also, we can accept, and we can forward or deliver the mails with the help of internet. So why do we use email, children? These are the bullet points. What are the uses of email? So relatively simple operating system, first point. Second is used to instantaneously send to several all over the world. With the fraction of second, you all can send email through your one system in various or several servers simultaneously. So this is very technically this is very important point, because nowadays the services which requires time, so we don't go and we don't opt for such services. Instead we go for those services which requires less time. Time is money, right? So this particular sending email method is accepted throughout the whole globe. Internationally, each and every one of us, we are dependent, and we are totally we are into it. So it makes our work easier also, and it saves our time also. So now the third point is a free tool. It's a free tool. There is no further expenses that you need to spend once you are online. Then the fastest way to contact, you can send it simply by clicking a button once you finished composing. Easy to use. Composing, sending and receiving is very simple process once the account is opened. It's very easy to compose a mail, or it's very easy to send it, receive it. A simple process is there. Only thing is you need to open an account. Okay, then only thing is like it requires one click. With that click, everything is done systematically. Messages are stored permanently, very useful for mass communication. One message can be sent to several recipients within a click, and documents, images, links, etc. can be attached easily. Saves time and energy as well. These were the bullet points which shows why do we use email. Then comes email etiquettes or mannerisms. So under that we have got two tabular data, one table or one column is for do's and another column is for don'ts. First we will read all the do's and then we'll come to the don'ts column. So first is use subject line clearly, keep calm and quiet, include your name and contact information. Before sending, proofread and edit your mail. Use proper salutation. Keep private material confidential. Keep your email short and flawless. Then check your attachment before sending. Recheck your mail. These were the list of do's. Use your subject line clearly. You need to be very much defined when you are mentioning about your subject line. Then you have to keep calm and quiet. No need to do each and everything in a haphazard manner. Include your name and contact information. This is very important. Who has sent the email and to whom you are going to send. So that name and contact information should be mentioned clearly. Before sending, proofread and edit your mail. Some typescript errors are also there. Typing mistakes are there. You need to proofread everything. Then you edit it. And finally, if you are happy and satisfied with your content, you can send your mail. Use proper salutation. Then keep private material confidential as well. This is also one of the smartest tool available while sending an email. Keep your email short and flawless. No need to go in detail, children. Here it should be very much brief and short, because nowadays nobody has got lots of time to read big letters of so many pages. This is short and sweet, and it should be flawless. Understood? Within few words, within few sentences, you need to be precise and you need to be very much apt. What do you want to convey in regards to that? Then check your attachments before sending and recheck your email. That is very important. What attachments you have attached, what are the sendings, you check it beforehand only and recheck your mail. Then what are the columns of don'ts? Don't keep messages long and narrative. As I said you earlier, no need to be very much descriptive and narrative in your style of writing your mail or letter. Don't forget your signature. Signature is very important. You need to give your line of signature there. Don't be negative. Always keep in mind, children, whether you're talking or writing or discussing or arguing, don't be negative. Always spread your positive vibes. This brings an important impact on the person's mind, whomsoever you are contacting or talking or negotiating. So you need to be very much positive and optimistic in your attitude in all walks of life, children. So don't be negative while writing email as well. Don't forget to check spellings and grammar. Obviously, you need to be very perfect and appropriate in your spellings and your grammar. Don't use humor and sarcasm. Always be professional when you're writing down your, penning down something. Don't highlight sarcasm there. Spread your positive vibes and be professional in your writing. Don't punctuate poorly. Punctuation is very important, children. You need to be precise in your punctuation mark, because there are lots of misunderstanding if you are not proper in your punctuation mark. Because where you want to express your strong feeling, if you go on asking question or put a question mark, so that will not convey your proper view or opinion. So whatever you are thinking, you punctuate in that manner, and punctuations are always read out. So this is very important, children. You need to be very much perfect and appropriate in your punctuation. Don't assume the recipient knows what you are talking about. Always be particular in conveying your message. Don't assume, don't presume everything. He must have understood or she must have understood. No, you need to give a clear explanation of what you are thinking. Understood? Don't forward email without permission. Seek a proper permission, then only forward your mail. Don't hit reply all. No, be particular in clicking the hit button. Understood? Then parts and components of email. Now, what are the parts and components of email, right? Recipient's address. This is very important, children. An email recipient is an individual who has opted to receive email from an individual. It includes email address of the intended recipient or recipients. Multiple recipients are separated by comma. Example is also given over here. creativeenglishcontent@gmail.com. This is one recipient. Another recipient is Deepak Burhade at gmail.com. So you need, if you want to send the recipient more than one, you can go on putting comma, and you can add on going on adding the recipient's address properly, and it will be received by so many recipients rather than one particular single person. Then CC and BCC. What is the difference between this? Let's see. CC stands for carbon copy, children, while BCC stands for blind carbon copy. CC and BCC are two ways to include more people as recipients in an email. These are the ways of sending copies of an email to multiple people. In CC, you can see a list of recipients. All your recipients can see who has been added to your mail. In BCC, other recipients won't be able to see it. This is the only difference between CC and BCC. CC give you the list. Through this, you can see the list of different recipients whom you have sent a mail and whom you have been added, Then in the carbon copy, blind carbon copy, children, you won't be able to see the recipients list. This is the only difference between carbon copy and blind carbon copy. Then we have got subject line, children. Now, what is subject line? Let's see. An email subject line is the first text the recipients see. It is important to keep an email subject line clear, informative, catchy, and brief. Obviously, in a nutshell, you all should be very much clear about whom you are sending and what you are sending and what are you conveying. So you have to be very much informative, fact oriented, catchy in your sentences, and brief in your lines. Okay, so this is your subject line. Subject line will give the whole idea about the email. Message body. Now, what are the things which are required in message body, children? Message body of an email includes a salutation, first part. Second is first paragraph, second paragraph, and complimentary clause. And C is email signature. Now, one by one, let's see what is salutation, children. Example: dear, respected sir, madam, honorable, hi, hello. This is the salutation part, we call it as. So this is, you need to address whom you are talking with, the respected tone, whom you are addressing, whether it's a friend or your boss, your colleague, your teacher, or any authority or somebody who is near and dear one to you. You need to give a proper salutation before writing an email. Then we have got first paragraph, second paragraph, and complimentary clause. So complimentary clause is, first paragraph is about the information or asking about the thing. Then in the second paragraph, more detailed description you are going to mention about your email and your desired topic. And the complimentary clause, you are going to obviously close your letter with the hopes and regards and greeting. And at the end, you are going to mention best wishes, yours truly, sincerely, regards, etc. These are the various adverbs used in order to express your sincerity, your faithfulness, or your regards, or whatever your wishes are. There are various lots of vocabulary, rich vocabulary in our English language, which can express various feelings, sentiments. So take the help of these adjectives, these adverbs, and close your email. Then C is your email signature. It is a block of text appended to the end of an email message. It contains sender's name, address, phone number, disclaimer, or other contact information. You all must be knowing what is email signature, children. It's a block text, and there it contains your sender's name, address, also your phone number is also there. Any disclaimer if you want to pose, you all can you all can give disclaimer as well, children, and any other contact information. This particular area we call it as email signature. Then we have got attachments. What are the attachments? An attachment, this is the symbol, a pin at the left side, you all can see. A symbol is used for attachment. Before sending a click, you need to add a email attachment if it is required. Otherwise, send with a click. Then email attachment is a file sent along with an email. One or more files can be attached and sent along with it to the recipient. This is the convenient way to share documents, images, videos, etc. Very easy and convenient method of sharing various documents, photographs, images, videos, or some other PowerPoint presentation. Anything, whatever you want to attach with the email, you all can attach with this particular symbol. Then here we have got email template, children. Here you all can see whole template is displayed, and below that format for students is also given. Left side where email is written, compose button, inbox, text, snooze, send, draft, trash, more, starter meeting, join a meeting. These are the tags used. Then we have got a search option, messages, new messages. Then you have to means recipient's address, you are going to mention, carbon copy, line carbon copy, then subject line, and the main subject body, letter body, and at the end send button is also there. So your attachment is also there. So this is the format for students. You all can send a mail in this way. Then exercise is also there, children. Let's see. Write an email to the editor of a newspaper to draw attention of the authorities regarding the bad condition of roads in your city. This is 1 and 2, 2 in 1, children. If the letter comes regarding the bad condition for roads in your city or in your locality, you all can write down this letter as well. And if email comes, so with this format, you all can write an email as well in the paper. Understood? This is the proper format for email writing. You have to compose like this. You have to write email. You have to make a complete block. Then define each and every columns with the proper tag name. Then left column, everything write down in detail. Then write down the subject line, recipient address, and then write down your content, your first paragraph, second paragraph, complimentary close, and send button and attachment pin. This way, this is the proper format of writing an email in the exams. Understood, children? Then this way you all can earn marks if your format is proper, your layout structure is proper. You need to be perfect. Keep in mind all the tags properly, everything right in a precise manner, and only thing which will change is your content. Rest everything in the paper you will write down like as it is. Okay, subject will change in and the body will change. Here you all can add up your own sentences depending upon the question which has been asked, and rest everything will be the same. So this is the solved example. If letter comes, you all can write the letter in the letter format with the same content, only the format will be different. And if the email writing comes with the same question, you all can draw the same format and the same content can be utilized. Hopefully you must have understood the topic very well, children. Take down the notes properly, write down this email with the question in your notebook, so that will be easier for your exams routine, where only you have to go through your notebook, go on changing the pages, go on revising the topic, but only request is write down everything in your notebook with the solved examples. Thank you. In the next lecture, we'll try to solve some other topic, inshallah. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.